R216, and today I'm going to demonstrate assisting client with controlled coughing and deep breathing. Before proceeding to the procedure, let us first wash our hands to prevent transmission of microorganisms. After sanitizing our hands, let's explain to our patient the procedure so that he can understand it well. So good morning, sir. Today, I'm going to perform respiratory exercises which will help you to prevent respiratory system complications. Deep breathing and coughing and anti-respirometer exercises may speed your recovery and lower your risk of lung problems, such as pneumonia. After explaining the procedure to the patient, place the patient into a sitting position so that you can have the most effective way for coughing. After placing the patient into a sitting position, get the respiratory rate. So in my case, my patient has a normal respiratory rate which is 12 to 16 respiratory rate per minute. So let us proceed to the procedure. Sir, I want you to take a deep breath. Okay, after doing that, I want you to do that 3 times. After doing the deep breath, I want you to inspire and hold your breath for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. After deep breathing, it is also important to cough regularly. So I'd suggest to have a pillow in your stomach to elevate discomfort. Breathe in your nose and cough twice. After doing deep breathing and coughing, I will check your lungs through auscultation. Kindly turn back. Okay, thank you. So before we end up to our session, can you do it on your own?
Yes.
So because you can do it on your own, repeat deep breathing and coughing hourly as needed to clear the lungs of secretion or as ordered. So I'd suggest also to take oral hygiene because sputum often leaves a disagreeable taste in the mouth.